So, why does canceling a subscription online feel like solving a puzzle? Welcome to Datalife, the podcast that unpacks how technology shapes the choices we make every day. I'm your host, Biodun Dare, and in this episode, we are exploring how design can quietly manipulate what you click, buy, or keep. Today, we'll take a closer look at the Federal Trade Commission's case against Amazon and the growing debate around dark patterns, those tricky digital designs that make you do things you never intended. Let's start with what happened. The FTC accused Amazon of using dark patterns to keep customers subscribed to Prime, even when they tried to cancel. Signing up, one click. Canceling, a big hurdle. Inside Amazon itself, this process reportedly had a code name, Iliad, like the ancient epic that takes forever to finish. Users were led through a series of screens, each asking, "Are you sure you want to lose your benefits?" Or, "Would you like to stay for one more month?" According to the FTC, that wasn't optimization, it was deception. The Federal Trade Commission lawsuit against Amazon resulted in a historic $2.5 billion settlement over the company's Amazon Prime subscription practices. Here's a summary of the case, the fine breakdown, and who is eligible for a refund. The FTC lawsuit filed in 2023 alleged that Amazon violated the FTC Act and the Restore Online Shoppers Confidence Act (ROSCA) by using dark patterns to deceive and manipulate consumers into enrolling in Amazon Prime and then making the cancellation process intentionally difficult. The complaints named Amazon.com Incorporated, as well as Senior Vice President Neil Lindsay and Vice President Jamil Ghani, alleging that they played key roles in the deceptive scheme. As part of the settlement, Amazon is also required to cease these unlawful practices and make significant changes to its Prime enrollment and cancellation procedures to ensure clear disclosures, affirmative consent, and a simplified cancellation process. Here's the fine breakdown. The total settlement amount is $2.5 billion, which is divided into two parts. The first component is the civil penalty of $1 billion, which is payable to the US government and represents the largest ever fine in a case involving an FTC rule violation. The second part is a consumer refund of $1.5 billion. This fund is dedicated to providing refunds to approximately 35 million consumers impacted by unwanted Prime enrollment or deferred cancellation. This is also the second largest restitution award obtained by FTC. Now let's see who is eligible for a refund. The $1.5 billion consumer fund will be distributed to eligible Prime customers in the United States, typically through two main payment waves, the automatic payout and the claims process. The maximum refund amount is capped at $51 per person. Now, let's do this explainer on what a dark pattern is. They are design choices meant to trick or pressure users. They play on our instinct, urgency, guilt, and even confusion to push us towards a company's preferred action. You'll find them in everything from endless free trial loops to pre-checked boxes that share your data. I'm sure you're familiar with this. So here are some tips to protecting yourself from dark patterns. Number one, slow down. Don't click through prompts too quickly. Look for tiny text or secondary options. 2. Watch for guilt language. If the message says, "you'll lose your benefits," that's emotional pressure, not information. 3. Confirm cancellations. Always check your email or billing section afterward. 4. Learn the signs. You can visit darkpatterns.org, a public awareness site, to see real-life world examples and updates. And 5. Report deceptive practices. Now, here's a quick look at some of the week's top stories in tech and data. Advanced Micro Devices is partnering with OpenAI to provide 6 gigawatts worth of processors for AI data centers, a move that challenges NVIDIA's AI chip market dominance. The 5-year agreement aims to help OpenAI bolster its infrastructure to meet growing computational demands for AI applications like chat. According to a statement by AMD, it says it expects the agreements to deliver tens of billions of dollars in revenue without providing specific details. Each stock price rose by 24% in pre-market trading following the partnership announcement on Monday. AMD's deal gives OpenAI the option to receive up to 160 million AMD shares, an estimated 10% stake in the company at a cent per share as specific milestones are achieved. The agreement with AMD and Nvidia followed the exclusive partnership between OpenAI and Microsoft being adjusted in January, allowing OpenAI to make deals with other cloud providers for compute power. Streaming giant Netflix has seen its market capitalization shrink by an estimated $15 billion in the wake of a sustained online boycott campaign spearheaded by billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk. The barrage of criticism centered on allegations of the platform promoting a transgender woke agenda in its content. The controversy ignited late last week when Musk, the CEO of Tesla and owner of X, formerly Twitter, began urging his millions of followers to cancel their Netflix subscription. Since the call for boycott, Netflix stock experienced a nearly 5% decline over 5 trading days. As of October 6, 2025, Netflix has not issued an official statement addressing Musk's comments or the subsequent market volatility. Market analysts are divided on the long-term impact, with some viewing it as a short-term fluctuation and others seeing it as a sign of the growing power of social media influencers to affect publicly traded companies. Uber has withdrawn its operations from Côte d'Ivoire after 6 years of operations. This makes it the first African country where the ride-hailing giant has shut down entirely. The exit occurred without official explanation, but reflects ongoing challenges with driver economics and regulatory compliance in the West African market. The departure leaves Abidjan's ride-hailing market to competitors including Bolt, Yango, and local player Moja Ride. Analysts say the core issue centered on Uber's payment structure failing to match local economic realities, as many drivers in Côte d'Ivoire require daily access to earnings for immediate expenses including fuel, vehicle maintenance, and household needs. Uber's cycle and commission structure created cash flow challenges that made operations unsustainable for drivers dependent on same-day income. While Uber provided no official reason for the exit, regulatory challenges have historically complicated the company's African operations, as in April 2022, Uber suspended operations in Tanzania due to regulatory disputes. University students from 8 African countries are to enjoy 1-year free subscription for Google's AI platform, Gemini Premium Plan. The 8 countries are Egypt, Ghana, Kenya, Morocco, Nigeria, Rwanda, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. In addition to this, Google also announced that it will be injecting another $9 million into African universities and research labs to help them build AI-focused programs. This is in addition to $17 million the company has already spent. The tech giant is also lighting up 4 new subsea cable landing points as part of its plan to get more of the continent online with fast, reliable internet. And in Tunisia, the court has sentenced a 56-year-old man to death over allegations of defaming the president on Facebook. The ruling has sparked renewed debate over free speech in that country. The man, Saber Shoshani, is a day laborer with low literacy. His lawyer said he was detained late last year after several social media posts denouncing President Kais Saied. Social media has been the principal platform for free political debate in Tunisia, and many saw the sentence as an attempt to reduce the criticism of the president and his administration. Well, that's it for the news segment for the week, which takes us to our quiz segment. This is our quiz segment. How much of the total Amazon settlement is specifically designed for consumer refunds? Send your answers in the comment section. And that's it for this edition of Datalife. If you liked today's episode, kindly follow, like, and share with a friend. If you or your company still run on Windows 10, your devices are about to enter the danger zone as the October 14, 2025 deadline is almost upon us. Next episode, we're doing a deep dive into the Windows 10 end of support progress and the real-world cost of extended security updates if you miss the deadline. Do not risk being vulnerable. Hit the subscribe button now so the critical information lands in your feed the moment it drops. I am Biodun Dari. Thanks for listening. And remember, in the digital world, awareness is your best defense.